Hi Cancer, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for the 20th of January 2025. Just a massive thank you first of all for your lovely flowers. Oh dear, let's see if they come out again. On the channel last week, the entire channel was flooded with flowers. I loved it. Thank you so much. I've got my flowers this week. Anyway, let's get on with your reading. So we're going to ask for two. These are the Energy Oracle deck. By Sandra Ann Taylor. We're going to ask for two Energy Oracle cards to start your reading for Cancer, please, and thank you. Nope. For Cancer, please, and thank you. So you don't want to come out now. That's a very pretty card. And one more, please, and thank you. The garden and the gate, and patience you have. Now, the garden and the gate, I see that there's a gate to abundance there for you. But with the patience card, I feel like there's something to do with you needing to be patient too. Everything's growing in that garden, look, and it's absolutely beautiful. But the gate is closed. I feel like there's something to do with going on a journey here and going beyond your expectations and beliefs. But there's a significant message about being patient. There's a clock right in her solar plexus, if you like. So let's have a look, Cancer. I also feel like with that garden and the gate, maybe you're just being a bit of a hermit, blocking yourself off a little bit. You want to open that gate, but maybe you're like, nah, not today. Let's see. We're going to use the Light Seers tarot and see what the messages are here for Cancer. I have to say, Cancer, your readings always make me cry. I always get really emotional with these. So let's see. Dear Spirit Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Cancer. And make it helpful, hopeful, and healing. Thank you. There we go. Your first card out. General energy for next week. Oh, Eight of Swords. Now that can be taken two ways. That can be that you are releasing yourself from some self-sabotaging thoughts, or you're actually still in that energy. Now, with that garden gate energy, I did say I feel like you don't feel like you can open the gate and walk through it, and you're quite not, you're feeling that side of the gate. Maybe you're feeling trapped, and that's exactly what that Eight of Swords is about. However, it's always about, it's swords, it's your mindset as opposed to reality. Oh gosh, Ace of Swords is your opportunity. Death and rebirth is your challenge. The Nine of Swords is what you don't see coming. And the Seven of Cups, wow, is your advice and outcome. So as I said, the Eight of Swords is about feeling entrapment, feeling like, you're putting hurdles, you're putting excuses, if you don't mind me saying it, making excuses for not doing something. And I know that sounds a bit harsh, but I'm the same. I'll be thinking, for instance, my partner said, why don't you join me? He's on a business trip. Why don't you join me? I'm being lazy. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, no, because that means, what about if the flight's delayed? What if, and it's only that, and it's exactly that energy. It's like feeling entrapped, but it's only your energy that's doing that. It's not the reality of the situation. Now, with that garden gate, look, she's looking there. She's wanting to go through that. She wants to feel, for some reason, there's something holding you back, perhaps. However, of course, the opposite could mean of that Eight of Swords. You might actually next week feel like you're getting somewhere and that you can just do baby steps, because you've got the Ace of Swords coming in. And now that's an opportunity to focus on one thing. And this is a message to say, try not to focus on so many different things. Just decide that there's one thing that you want to achieve that week and focus and have mental clarity about, even have a new idea about, then do it. Even if it's just something like, going to the gym, or just to make you feel better, or at work, making sure that you get one thing done as opposed to lots of other little things, and still by the end of the week you don't feel like you've achieved anything. Death and rebirth is your challenge. Yeah, I think for some of you are struggling to move on from something quite significant that's happened, the end of something. Then you've got the Nine of Swords as what you don't see coming. Now, this is Sleepless Nights. You've got a lot of swords in this reading, which is, again, the mental soup. And so next week it can be quite, you're going to be in your head quite a lot, this is telling me. This is about sleepless nights, as I say. We will clarify, but it's also about facing your fears. It's also about, especially with that Ace of Swords, being able to have that mental clarity. This is kind of coming in to say, well, do that. And then you're wiping off some of those thoughts that you go to bed at night time with, and you're able to literally get a rubber and rub them out. Because that's 9 times out of 10 why we have the Nine of Swords, is to remind us that, you're not dealing with what you need to deal with during the day. You're taking it to bed and your subconscious is kicking in, and that's what happens. It's like churns up all of the memories, the things that you haven't done rather than your achievements. The Seven of Cups is your advice and outcome. Now, the Seven of Cups is about, maybe you've been in a bit of a procrastinating energy. Cups are our emotions, our relationships, our feelings, matters of the heart. And this card for me is always to say, there's always other options. Maybe you're not looking at, you're not able to look at other options. Variety is the spice of life. But maybe there's a reason for that. Perhaps it's a case of there's a guilt here, or there's some matter of the heart that you feel like if you choose one way, maybe it'll upset somebody else. But let's see. Eight of Swords, why are you here? Patience too. If you are on a healing journey, then patience. Even if, this is to do with work, and love that. Queen of Swords. Yes. Queen of... Oh, that's round the wrong way. That needs to be coming out. Temperance. Guess what temperance means? Patience. And one more. Three of Wands. That Eight of Swords is definitely, you're turning it around. And you see, if you turned it around, she's looking in a mirror. There are no ties around her. It's just her perception of what's going on at the moment. When in reality, you've got the Queen of Swords here. Now, the Queen of Swords, her job, if you like, in the tarot is to cut things out that don't serve her. Cut people out, cut situations out, cut emotions out. It's swords, it's thoughts. Cut those thoughts. That's a mix of swords and thoughts. Cut those thoughts out in your mind that's going on, that's keeping you in that Eight of Swords energy. This is coming in for you next week. I love this, and that's because you've got the Ace of Swords. You've got Temperance. Temperance is a major arcana. It's the card of patience. It's about trying to blend the good with the bad, trying to have a balance in life, and wishing for a harmonious outcome, but you have to be patient for that. And then you have the Three of Wands, which I absolutely love. This is like you thinking, hang on a minute, yeah, I can actually. Those plans that I thought of last year, let's have a go at actually doing them. Even, as I say, even if it's stepping outside the front door, going to the supermarket, if you felt like a little bit of a hermit. Even if it's looking for another job and you've just thought and thought and thought about it. And then it's like, no, right, let's just actually take some action on that. And then the Three of Wands also is about you actually seeing the benefit of that. Now, I'm not saying that you'll get a job next week and everything will be rose in the garden. You'll see returns. What I'm saying is it's baby steps. And when I say you'll see your boat come in, your ships come in, if you like. It can be something as simple as just feeling less stressed, feeling like you're achieving something. Because the Ace of Swords is exactly that. There's an opportunity for you to do that. But it's all in your mind. It's up to you. Ace of Swords, why are you here, please? And thank you for Cancer. We have the world. The world is the end of a chapter. You are putting... Gosh, look at that. Okay. What did I just said? You're in hermit mode. The hermit has come out. You are ending with the Ten of Pentacles too. Ace of Swords. Right, where do I start with this? This is so... I love this. See, this is getting me emotional. The world is... There's something that you're putting an end to. Now, it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not a sudden ending. It's something that you have gone through a journey to be able to put that to bed gently and say, right now I'm ready for the next step, next chapter, bring it on. It's the last card in the tarot, the last major arcana in the tarot. The Ten of Pentacles is here to say you've got a lovely family unit here, or you've got backup, you've got support. There is financial stability also. It can be some of you are putting an end to some sort of family rift, some sort of legacy that's gone on in the family to say, well, you know, your great aunt was a nurse, so-and-so was a nurse, so you've got to be a nurse. Maybe there's some sort of, you know, circle of legacy or something going on that you're putting an end to. And then you've got the Hermit, which is about going within, having a good think. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes we can get into a habit of being in our own comfort. And with that garden gate there, I do feel like you are, again, baby steps, you're slowly getting out of that energy. Can also mean that you've been keeping things to yourself a little bit too much, and that Ace of Swords is coming in to say, no, mental clarity now. I need to focus. I need to focus. Now, death and rebirth was your challenge. Again, for some of you, it can be that there was an ending and you're struggling to get over that. Let's see. That's clarity. We'd like to know why. There's too many. For Cancer, please and thank you. That Queen of Swords in your general energy can even be somebody coming in to help you get out of that, you know, energy. It's like the Queen of Swords is really firm but fair. She doesn't mince her words, by the way. Oh, no, 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 no. She's got no qualms in telling you how it is. However, in a really assertive manner. She can be a bit harsh, but some people actually do well with that kind of energy coming in. She would be an air sign, possibly. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Anyway, let's... Death and rebirth. Whew, they're not wanted. They're trying to find... Let's turn this one over, and maybe it's all we need. Page of Pentacles. Struggling to feel like there's a new beginning. Struggling to feel like there's a new beginning financially. Struggling to go back to something, to learn something even. Let's have a look. What else do we have? We have, gosh, for Cancer. There we go. Thank you. Your challenge is the Eight of Swords. We know that. Look, again, it's feeling entrapped. It's feeling like whatever this ending was made you feel like you couldn't move on anymore. The Hanged Man is here too. Card of Pisces, attributed to Pisces. It's also a card to say that it's been a long time. Maybe this has been hanging around for a long time. But it's also the card to say, turn it around, put a new perspective on things. You will then release those Eight of Swords, and maybe that's what you're doing here. The Nine of Swords is sleepless nights. Let's see why that's here, please and thank you. But this Nine of Swords message, as I said, is about facing, ticking those things off before you go to bed. Easier said than done, I know. I'm not judging anybody. I'm the world's worst. I'm a Pisces, so I kind of put my head in the sand quite a lot. Queen of Wands. Whew, she won't let you do that. Seven of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords, again, you've got another ending here, which is lovely. This is the end of mental torture, if you like. This is you walking away from it, saying, no, no more. I'm going to start journaling. I know it sounds, everybody says journal. And I'm the world's worst. I think, oh, yeah, I'll do that. Gets to the next day, I think, I haven't done it yet. Try and get into the habit of it. Seven of Pentacles. This is about looking at what's gone on in the past. This is Pentacles of resources, material resources, finances. For some of you, there could be, financial reassessments going on. You may need to reassess where your money is laying, what you're getting paid. And then you've got the Queen of Wands. This is what you don't see coming. And again, I feel like that Queen of Swords would also be the Queen of Wands. She'd be like, come on. And she would, and I said this for Gemini. Gemini had the Queen of Wands in the challenge, in what you don't see coming. Maybe it's a Gemini that's in your Queen of Swords. But anyway, the Queen of Wands would, as I said with Gemini, she would loop your arm and she would literally drag you out of the door and go, come on, girl, or boy, or chap, whatever. Come on, I'm taking you out. Let's focus. Let's keep you focused. Let's keep you on track with determination. She's creative, as you are, Cancer too. You're incredibly creative. I think she's there to remind you of who you really are and what you can really achieve. And then you've got the Seven of Cups, interestingly, and it's saying, yes, variety is the spice of life. Open that garden gate. See what's beyond that garden gate. And again, if this is a new job, I certainly, I can relate to feeling just comfortable in my job, but knowing that maybe I need to push myself a little bit more. Seven of Cups. You've got the High Priestess. Oh, come on. What else do we need to know? That one's just turned around. King of Pentacles. Lovely. One more, please, and thank you, for Cancer to finish the reading. And then we're going to do manifestation card. One more for Cancer, please, and thank you. They're not going to be rushed today. I just missed that. When this happens, I think it's because they're looking for a specific card for you. There we go. Thank you. And you got it. You got two kings there. Little, very strong male energies in these. I don't know. Is there a choice that you have between a very fatherly, grounded person who knows their worth? They know the financial side. They're very financially oriented, not particularly emotional, very focused on what money is coming into the house, what material. They're very materialistic. And then you've got the King of Wands, who honestly, he's like so entrepreneurial. Or maybe you've got actually the same person around you who not only is entrepreneurial, really strong, dedicated, he is a leader, or they are a leader, I should say, but they're also very financially minded and can offer a long-term security, I want to say, and groundedness for you. And then we've got the High Priestess, and it's like you've got an inkling, but I don't know why you are procrastinating on this Seven of Cups between those two energies. But it's to say, trust your instincts on this one. If it's a job that you're looking for, do you look for, you know, a more of a long-term job, one that's got can offer them long-term, or, you know, do I go really creative and something that's really going to get a fire in your belly? It's exactly what I just said about my job. My job's very like long-term, quite boring, quite, you know, secure. I mean, I'm not moaning that it's secure, but sometimes we do need a bit of King of Wands in our life to bring out that oomph. Interesting. So overall, your energy was Garden Gate and patience. Patience. So let's see, manifestation card for you. These are absolutely gorgeous. These are the Secret. I think they're by Rhonda Byrne, but I don't actually have. Can I see the box from here? No, I can't. Right, what are the message? What are the focuses there? Please and thank you for Cancer. These are so big that I have to shuffle them the other way around, which can be a bit tricky. Just one, please, and thank you for Cancer. There you are. Thank you. This has come out so many times, and it's like a really strong message to remember who you really are. Oh, I love this for you, Cancer. This makes me choke. I am whole. I am perfect. I am strong. I am powerful. I am loving. I am harmonious. I am happy. And I would add to that, I am awesome. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love that for you, Cancer. Anyway, let's finish that before I start to cry. Have a great week, and thanks for watching as always.